What
Lord
you
forgive
talking
me
about?
for my sins. Yeah.
Y'all look pretty good.
I
I don't
kick
know
it with
why
my
mine
friends.
is always small, dude. Like Paul's.
B-May likes it small.
You crank yours up a little or something?
I don't know, man. Like I feel like you see my green. Like I peak just as much as you guys,
You just got a low voice.
but I don't know.
Kind
man.
of got a high, thin voice.
A Hothen voice.
A high zen voice.
So yeah.
Fucking Osama Bin Laden. Been hiding.
P Mike's faded off the Zen right now, dude.
It's just working on me.
He buzzing. a little
That's
bit.
only the 3 too, bro. You get the 6. I had to quit getting the 6 because, like, for the first 10 minutes of it kicking in, I get mad anxiety.
I mean, the first like 45 seconds when you put it in, it's just like a rush of just like,
It makes you have to shit.
what a rush. Shout out to the Legion of Doom. Y'all don't know nothing
What
about
a rush.
that.
Y'all
Y'all don't know nothing about that. Legion of Doom, man. Legendary tag team.
All
right,
Half
boys.
the time that you're talking about something I don't know about, I have to expect it's wrestling.
Whatever, dude. Like that jacket, bro. Where'd you get it?
I got this jacket courtesy of Mud Brothers Vintage in Morganton, North Carolina. This shit
200 College
fire.
Street. Shout out to Mud Bros Vintage.
Shout out to Mud Bros.
Bro, that dude is
We'll get it. Hold
on
on.
top of it.
We'll start it. You know, we'll get it going right here. I'll bring it in. We'll get the shout outs. Then we'll shout out to Wit. You know what I'm saying? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the No Look Passengers, episode 28. First off, we need to take a moment. Let's have a moment of silence for Cameron. He's not dead. You know what I'm saying? He's just he just shitting all over himself today, bro. So,
Is that what it is?
Yeah, he's sick, man.
Bro, the
He's down
stomach
bad.
virus thing been going around crazy.
Yeah, so we put him on quarantine. Told him to stay his ass at home. Said he's getting better though, you know. So shout out to Cam. Miss you, bro.
Just pressure washing toilet
It
bowls
is,
out here. Hey, I hope he don't use that footage of me.
Oh no, we got that. That's funny.
I fueled the enemy.
Yeah,
bro.
shout out
you
to
fucked
Cameron,
up.
man. Hope he gets better. You know what I'm saying? He'll be back next episode, hopefully. We called this. No, I wouldn't say substitute. I would say.
I said, put me in, coach.
I would say. What would Party Mike be in this situation?
Party Mike's the 4th member of the party, bro.
Fourth member of the party. Yeah.
He's,
to be honest.
He's a busy man, so
Yeah, he's a dad. Whenever he's not doing dad shit, he's with us. You know.
Sun-
what I'm saying?
Sunday, I feel like it's a very big day for fatherhood, so he can't
Yeah.
come in every Sunday.
No.
You know, we could find a day for him to be here every time, but it would probably still be kind of tough.
You know, it's real life stuff, man. But so anyway, we got Big Peyton Manning in here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Peyton, your brother, Peyton Manning, legendary name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Uh,
and little Eli, too, man.
And Eli Manning, bro. Shout out to him.
A lot of people
man.
don't believe that. My little brothers are Peyton and Eli Manning.
That's crazy. That's a fire. Shout out to Papa Patch also, bro.
Legend.
For just being a cool dude. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Eddie's Pizza as always.
Come on.
And one thing, Trevor, that jacket stunting on him, bro. Show it to him. Where'd you get it, bro?
That shit is so hard.
Courtesy of the Mud Brothers
Pause.
Vintage.
You know what I'm saying?
Snap on racing.
200
they know
College
me.
Street. I'm pretty sure. If that's
They know
wrong, my
me.
bad.
They know me.
Morganton. Shout out to Whit, bro. He's coming soon. Pause. Next week, I think he's gonna come.
Okay.
Come chop it up with us.
Hell
I gotta
yeah.
double check the date, but you should pull up.
Yeah,
We'll
definitely.
kick it. We'll put the
Have a
the chair in here.
5-piece.
Bro, I love pulling
Pause.
up to his shop, man, because that dude, the way he goes about everything is so nice. Like, there's always something new in there every time you go in. It ain't never the same thing.
So how he's I think we talked about it last episode a little bit, but the way he's doing it now is he's only open like the weekends, so he basically just restocks all week,
Yep,
opens it for 2 days and sells it out. You know,
Yeah,
what I'm
that's when
saying?
everybody
So,
goes in is the weekends, right? So
fire,
That
dude.
makes a lot of sense too.
He's cool, bro. You can it's you know, if you don't have the if you want to go quick, if you want to go on like a 10-minute shopping trip, might not be the spot for you because he a cool dude. You're gonna look at everything. You're gonna spend like
gotta
an
look
hour
through.
in there.
You gonna chop it
gonna
up
look-
with them too.
You're
I
gonna
looked
chop
through
it up
the
with
racks like 4 or 5 different times and
Oh,
found
yeah.
something different each time.
Each time.
So you
So
gotta
it's
like
like-
look through.
You gotta dig. You gotta look through all this stuff, bro. Everything in there's fire. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Wiz. Shout out my brothers Vintage.
Hell yeah.
Any more shout outs, man?
Shout out to Daytona Beats.
Shout out to Daytona Beats.
Man.
He called me. He should be getting off work. He may pull up on us
He may
and kick
pull
it
up.
with us.
Okay.
Kick it with us this evening. in the
KG,
evening time.
man. What about KG?
Shout out to KG,
KG's
man.
a damn local legend, man. He's probably a legend everywhere else, too.
Yo,
Everywhere else, man.
KG,
Shout out to
KG
KG.
could have been on today, but I think KG's been a little busy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I
believe
went
it.
by the store twice yesterday to confirm with him that he was going to be here today. He wasn't there. And
So, you know.
or Saturday evening,
That's his time.
his time. You know what I'm saying? So,
So he's probably busy this week.
he ain't hit me.
Bro,
I didn't want to bother him.
I want to tell y'all, my job, I go into convenience stores every day, multiple. I mean, almost 20 convenience stores a day, and I see a lot of people, a lot of convenience store owners. There ain't nobody like KG out there.
No, dude. No.
Ain't nobody as cool as that dude, man.
KG
And every time you
store
go
is
in,
a
it's so
problem.
personal.
Every time.
It's
bro.
a problem for me because, like, I go by there.
I don't need to spend $11 every time I
Bro,
go in
I go in there and
but I
spend
do.
$20, bro. I could,
Yeah,
you know what?
easy.
Just every
Easy.
time. I did twice yesterday
For no reason.
for no reason, man. And it's like I was just going in there to hope to see KG.
You know?
And that's one thing I'd be thinking about, man, is like, if you're listening and you're from around here, be thinking about what stores you're going into, because I know it's easy to just blindly go into whatever store, but if you really think about it, it's some local shit right there, and to go in and support somebody like him is huge.
Oh, yeah, dude. Like, I'm big on that. Like,
Yeah, definitely.
if I'm going to spend my money on something, like, I'd rather give it to, you know, that's why I eat Eddie's Pizza 5 times a week.
For
like,
one thing, it's better than the other pizza places for
For
sure.
sure. And it's like, same thing with Eddie and the boys, bro. Like, Sammy and Valdette. It's like, you don't go in there. Like, they make it so personal. They come talk to you. They come say hello. It's, you know, it's just a good environment, a good vibe, bro. Like, there's good people at the end of the day. You know?
100%, yeah.
So, I like to support good people at the end of the day. Like,
Well, we need support from good people too. So
well, we got to
Comes
be
full
good
circle.
people too, man. You know what I'm saying?
comes full circle.
You
You
get
know?
what you put out. So,
Hey, look, if you got a family-owned business and you want to be talked about every time we do a podcast, hit us up. We like to make good relationships with people.
yeah,
That's what
man.
it's all about,
Relationships is the foundation of everything, bro. Whether it's
Absolutely.
business, whether it's having fun, whether it's anything, man. Like, if you don't have relationships, then
I think
Then
I think
you don't
it's
have
the
nothing, really.
one of the biggest pieces to the recipe of success.
for sure.
Like the connections that you're making and shit. Like me in the car world, like I make all these connections, and you know, in all the other ventures I've tried to do, places where I couldn't make connections, the shit didn't make it.
No,
You know,
facts.
and some things are harder to make connections.
Speaking
in
of
than
the
others.
cars, bro, what'd you do yesterday? Where'd you go? That was pretty
So
sweet.
I got invited to the Porsche dealership in Charlotte for a toy drive.
okay.
So I took
Damn.
some toys out there.
Hell yeah.
Courtesy of the No Look passengers.
Yeah, for sure,
Nice.
for sure. No Look passengers representing. Got to see some crazy stuff. Man, it's just crazy to me. Like, it's all I ever wanted was to be included in stuff like that. And now that I am, like, I'm talking about the connections you make.
Yeah.
But, you know, I was just going there for the Porsche dealership, look at the new GT3 RS, and then, you know, I always I see my friends there, and then my friends are like, yo, the Koenigsegg dealership's having one too. We're going to roll over there. I'm like, I didn't even know we had a Koenigsegg dealership.
What is a Koenigsegg?
Well, look,
Yeah,
I'm going
you
to point it
got
to
me.
you like this. There was 2 cars there. There was 2 Koenigsegg Ageras.
What is a Koenigsegg though? Is it
It's a brand.
of car?
Yeah.
I've never heard of
it's a
that in my life.
hypercar.
Okay.
Well, look, there's only 80 of these Ageras in the world, and 2
Is that
of
the
them,
silver one that was in the video?
that blue and yellow one with fucking
Oh
pure
yeah,
gold
yeah.
on
Okay,
it.
I'm talking to the. I think I'm thinking of the M2.
Yeah, the M2. Yeah, I mean,
But so you're talking about like the race car looking one?
dude, like the shit that looks like something you ain't never seen before.
Yeah.
I mean, they had a bunch of stuff there. They had old
Say it one more
Ferraris,
time.
Koenigsegg,
Koenigsegg.
but they had 2
Damn,
Ageras.
Cam ain't here, man. You got to be hitting them big words.
Yeah, he's upset, bro.
There's
He's
only
fuming.
there's only 80 of those in the whole world, and 2 of them were where I was at yesterday.
Damn, that's
That's
hard.
fire.
$3 million a piece.
Ooh.
Dude, you know
Something
how
slight.
you know how I got
Something
like
slight.
you know how I got like carbon arrow like splitters and stuff on the M3. This shit had carbon forged with like 18 karat gold.
That's insane.
Dude, crazy.
Bro, if
Three-
somebody, if I
$6
got that
million
shit, and
in-
somebody backs into me, dude, I'm gonna be fired
man,
up.
this shit's different. Like they have
Imagine
like
the
ropes and shit
insurance.
tied
Imagine
up
the
around it where people
insurance
get
policy on that
Fuck,
shit.
man.
Full coverage on a
said to me-
$3 million car. What do you think that would be?
Someone said to me, they said, "How do you even get insurance on that?" I was like, "Bro, if you got that car, you bought your own insurance and company." You know what I'm saying? Like,
No,
True.
that's a fact.
Like what?
Yeah.
I mean, but it's just crazy the money that's in Charlotte. Like, I would compare it to like a car scene in like Houston, which is a way bigger city, way more money. But like the size ratio, I would say we're just as big.
Okay.
I mean, think about it. 80 of those in the world. That's $6 million worth of cars sitting right there. Not to mention fucking 20 Rolls Royces,
Yep.
10 Maybachs,
And
every
I seen that
Lamborghini that
Ferrari, dude.
Yeah, every Lamborghini, every Ferrari you could think of. I think Donald Trump's net worth was in that parking lot.
That's insane, dude.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you what's crazy, though. Going to an event like that with the most exclusive cars in the world, I pull up in my M3 and people still swarm. People still, like,
That's hard.
I'll roll up and people are, like, running up and taking pictures and shit.
It's fire.
It's crazy, man.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a car dude like that, but I love the wing on your car.
Dude,
That shit
I
inspired
was
me.
so nervous to put that on there, and, like, I get so many compliments.
It looks good. It looks
Even
better
from
than
old
what I
people.
thought. I'll say. I'll admit it looks
You
better
just-
than what I thought.
You just got to understand, because I feel like if you're not into cars, it probably is like, just
like,
another
man,
kid with a bright blue, loud sports
that
car.
should have looked tacky, bro. That shit's taller.
I mean, it
than
ain't
the
no
car,
like, no disrespect, but it ain't no Honda Civic like with a random wing on it. I mean, your shit's legit,
but-
dude.
No, that's
Yeah.
a fact.
That's people didn't understand. Like, people don't understand like the difference in having a car. Like, if you got the Hyundai with
Yeah.
the wing on it, and then you got like a M car with a wing on it. You can put a wing on an M car. It's a track car.
Yeah.
And especially if you do it tastefully. Like, mine's a M4 GTS wing, so that wing was designed for my car anyway. So I mean, it makes sense. And like I said, people loved it. People loved it. I'm pulling into
Hell
a
yeah.
place with
looked
millions
cool,
of
bro.
dollars worth of cars.
I was one of the 3 people in the premiere this morning.
Yeah,
chilling,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm
You
saying?
know
I
what's
watched
weird
it.
is like whenever I put out vlog content on cars, like going to stuff like that, it don't do good. Like,
mean-
it doesn't do good. But if I make a video like a review of my car, like a 1-year review, it does great.
You got to think about what people searching for, though. People aren't searching for my day at the car event.
Yeah, I
They're
feel like you got to
searching
be known
how
for
do
that.
how do I LS swap Nebraska? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. I think like a 1-year review of an F80 is going to do good because there's probably a lot of people contemplating getting one.
yeah. So it's like
yeah.
you got to sprinkle in the extra shit for the people who, really.
The diehards.
Those are the people that are gonna support you with.
I have those
They're
videos.
gonna buy the T-shirts and
That's
stuff.
the
like
video
that.
that gets like 700 to 1,000 views compared to the one that gets
Yeah.
20,000 views. It's like, that's my people, the supporters.
You got something for everybody, though.
Yeah. Well, I like doing vlog content because it's super easy to edit.
No, it's fun, bro.
You take all the clips, you throw them in there, you add a little bit of music. It's it.
It's easy to watch, bro. You can put it on and do something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Bro,
It's good
quick
content.
question. We think about putting a wing on the minivan out there.
Bro, there's a whole culture of minivan stuff. I'm not kidding. There's people with
Bro, let's do a fucking minivan vlog.
dude.
Come on.
There's people that are out here like bagging their minivan,
dude, I think
like putting like
I believe that.
HREs in bags.
I don't want to spoil anything, but the idea you told me the other day in the car, bro, that shit would be sweet, bro.
And then I just have y'all on there, and like I'll be talking about. I'm not gonna spill too much sauce, but like have people that aren't into cars as much as I am on there to like have a point of reference of what a normal consumer would be thinking
Yeah.
on the decisions that these like manufacturers are coming up with. I think it would be cool.
Nah, it would be fire.
I like that.
We'll explain it to you after the
Okay.
break.
Yeah,
you
I
know
can't
what
give
I'm
it
saying?
away because I'm definitely gonna do it. I've been there's been a couple times where I thought I need to get my lazy ass up and film the first episode, but I've been doing a lot lately
Oh, yeah.
between this and the YouTube. Like,
Yep.
I want to give people the content that they're used to.
What else you guys do this week? You do anything cool, man?
Man, Christmas shopping. Dude, it's so awesome to be the dad. I mean, the parents. I mean, like, to be buying those presents for your kids.
Oh yeah.
We ain't getting as much for the Miles. He's 3 months old. He don't know what's going on.
No,
you know.
know.
But Truman, it's
He's
so
like,
cool.
How old is Truman? He's almost 3, right?
He'll be 3 next July, so 2.5.
Okay, yeah. So
But, I mean,
he's
dude,
like wanting shit.
Yeah, I mean, last Christmas he got into opening stuff and didn't really care what was in it. But I feel like this year it's a little bit cooler because he kind of knows a little bit more what's going on.
Yeah.
He's expecting some stuff.
What's he into, bro? Like what?
Yeah, that's a good question. I
Is
like
he into
that.
like the Bluey?
Exactly. That's his favorite thing. But just yesterday and today he got into Cars.
Okay.
The Disney movie Cars.
Oh,
So
fire.
he's done watched Cars 1 like twice in the last 2 days, and he just started
that's how
watching
it
Cars
starts,
2 when I
bro.
left the house today.
Okay,
That's how it
fire.
starts.
That's
Mhm.
fire.
When you see
But-
them fucking cars on the interstate, whenever
Oh, yeah.
Lightning McQueen's asleep,
Oh yeah,
in the transfer,
them
bro.
bass boosting.
That's what
Yup.
gets you into
Oh,
it, bro.
shit, my bad, boys. My bad.
What we got going on here? We got the
Nothing.
Amazon
I was
commercial.
just gonna. look
Anyway,
something up
I
real
didn't mean to interrupt, but
No,
that's
it's all
how it
good.
starts. You better be careful.
But bro, the thing I'm most excited about to be giving my son for Christmas is that Power Wheels.
Oh yeah. That's
We-
how it starts, bro.
Man, me and B-May had that song where he featured was that I Been?
Yeah.
Where you
yeah,
said
yeah.
he's gonna get him that Little Tykes 82
82
drop
Mercedes.
Mercedes.
Oh,
They don't make those, I don't think. If they do, they're probably crazy expensive. But
Yeah.
we're gonna get him that John Deere Gator, man. He's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be whipping around in the yard, dude.
Who knows, bro? You might.
That's such a proud dad moment for me, man.
Yeah.
It's huge.
You ever gonna like slip some musical instruments in there? Like maybe get him a
This is
keyboard.
fire, bro.
We actually got him a guitar,
I'll-
Just right here.
a little guitar.
Perfect, dude.
Hey, what's up, Danny? Talk to me.
We'll-
Stephen
we'll
A.
mute this
Smith,
up.
When you think about the GOAT of sports, you think about Mike with 6, Brady with 7 rings. But where do you rank a guy like Lightning McQueen with 7? I would tell you.
This is funny, dude.
How are you going to be the GOAT? Because you talk about the movie Cars, right? You talk about the movie Cars, right?
No way.
Yes, the lifestyle. The lifestyle. And Lightning McQueen, they're both tied with 7 Piston Cups. Strip Weathers.
He knows.
You got about him? That's a good point. I didn't think about that. You got somebody that's tied with you? Sorry, that ain't gonna work. I know you tried to catch me with that. You didn't think I knew that about that. You didn't think
So he could.
Damn.
You think about Lightning McQueen. He's got 28 circuits. He got 28 circuits under his belt.
Weathers has 7 piston cups. I am not about to sit here and argue with a grown-ass man about the movie Cars.
Oh, come on now, Steven.
Weathers has 7.
He hits him with the facts. There's another car. You know
That's
that?
wild, dude.
Old engine cars, Jerry West era. You can't.
Danny, how old are you?
The sheriff. You remember the sheriff in Cars? I think that's who it is.
Okay.
You know that?
Yeah, Doc Hudson or
Yeah,
something?
Doc
Yeah,
Hudson.
yeah.
I think. I'm not 100% sure.
That's
He's got
crazy,
7
dude.
Pistons.
So the dude calls Stephen A. and tries to argue with him about the best athlete.
Bro, he just hopped on and Stephen A. just hit him with facts.
Hit him
That's
with the
crazy.
facts, bro. He was like, "How can you be the best car?" And you know what I'm saying? But nah, shout out to that, bro. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
So what you gonna get him like the damn? Is he into Hot Wheels yet?
I mean, he's got a bunch of random ones. He ain't that into them.
Okay.
He'll play with them. I got him a bunch of like legit little NASCARs, man. Cause
Okay.
I like collecting those, but I'll let him play with them because
Yeah,
I ain't keeping them in the box and stuff like that.
Nah, for sure.
Like, here you go, man. Put them on some NASCAR game, you know.
Heck yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
NASCAR
lit.
games. That was an early part of my childhood for sure.
We can get into this real quick, bro. Do you remember like the best, maybe not the biggest or the most expensive, but like remember a Christmas present that you got that like you just had all the time? Cause I know mine, bro, and it's kind of weird, but
Like the best Christmas present.
yeah, the
ever?
best Christmas present.
Man, so as a child, I was obsessed with dirt bikes, right? Like, I
Okay.
love dirt bikes, and for years and years, like my parents would buy me the toys, and I would like make the noise while I was
Yeah,
pushing
yeah.
them around.
Oh, yeah.
And then like one year, I come downstairs. I'm like maybe 4 or 5, maybe a little bit older. I can't remember, but like there's all this racing gear under the tree,
Oh yeah,
Okay.
and I'm like, yo,
that's
what
how
the-
they lead off, man.
I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is this? You know, what is this? I'm gonna ride my bike with this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
ride my, my mongoose with this.
Yeah.
And then like the real present was in the basement.
Hell yeah.
I got the damn dirt bike.
Nah,
Damn.
that's fire.
It's crazy I'm not into dirt bikes no more, and it's funny why I'm not. But it just I was obsessed with it. Like one year I got the PS1 with the Ricky Carmichael game. It made
Yup.
me even more obsessed.
Remember
Like
that?
dog, I
Remember MX versus ATV on the PS2,
Dog,
bro?
the MX
Love that.
games, like
love those.
miss them.
What about you, Party Mike?
Man, there's a bunch of them, man. My parents always, they went hard for me.
Same.
one that comes to mind. I remember getting like the radio with the CD player on top and the 2 speakers on the side. I remember walking out, and my parents would always do like one thing. I was just talking about this, like one thing that was not wrapped up, and they would leave it out front and center.
Yep, same. My mom did the same thing.
I remember that. That was a big one, and then I remember another big one was getting a real nice basketball hoop out in the yard. So I didn't even come out into the living room and see it. I think they got a ball or something, and like them little hints, like you was talking about, like man, or you open up like a PS2 game or 3 game, and it's like, wow, what am I gonna play this on? You know,
and you're like trying to search for it.
What about you?
Yeah, I got the PlayStation 2. That was a big one, but like, bro, this is gonna sound crazy, but I got this one. It was like a WrestleMania like 25-year edition like box DVD set. Damn. It had every WrestleMania like 1 through 25 at the time, or like 22 maybe. It wasn't a lot of them, but bro, it was just like DVDs back when you had DVD players, bro.
Yeah.
I can't even tell you how many times I just spent watching that shit, bro. Like it was like Netflix before Netflix. Of just like WrestleMania.
Bro, I remember in high school coming to your house one time. I feel like you had one of those on, probably playing.
Yeah, bro. Like I just always had it on. Like I would go in order, bro. Like one, and it had like 4 per disc or whatever. And it would just play. I mean, years, bro. Like years of shit.
That's
bro.
hard.
Like that. I had bigger like Christmas presents, but like the one that just
that stands out to
the
you.
gift that kept on giving, bro. I would get grounded. You know what I'm saying? Like you take the PlayStation, you take, everything else. I got the DVD. I got the TV with the DVD. I don't need the remote. You can take the remote. You know what I'm saying?
Mom said, go to your room. He said, say less. Shit.
Say less. It's WrestleMania time.
See, like I knew him for years and years and years, and I had no clue until like recently, like in the past year, that he was into wrestling like that. Because whenever me and him was friends, it was always just rap music. Like that was our relation.
I don't know if I think we talked about it on that one we did the other day, but I'll say it again. The other day, Trevor's dad, Todd, came up and hung the TV for us and everything. And, bro, we sat in here and was drinking Busch Light and was watching, like, 1980s wrestling for, like, 2.5 hours, dude.
Damn.
Like, and it was so
That's
cool,
a good
bro,
time.
seeing, like, Todd, like, get excited about shit that he used to get excited as a kid and, like, try to explain it to Trevor, and Trevor, like, doesn't give a fuck.
I'm over here on my phone.
And I'm like, yeah, me and Todd just like getting excited watching old Ric Flair matches, bro. Like, shit was sweet. It was fun, bro. Shout out to Todd.
That's awesome. I got to meet Todd one of these days, man.
Todd's a cool dude.
A fellow father.
Todd, Todd's a cool dude. It's crazy though. Growing up, man, there was times where I hated his ass. He was so hard on me.
Not hate, but I get what you're saying.
Yeah, bro. Like it's like
you butt heads, but that's
with
part
the
of becoming a man.
stuff, but then like you get older and you realize like, yo,
He's just trying to mold you, man.
My dad's cool as shit. A lot of shit you disagree with that your parents do whenever you're younger. You get older and you realize, like, why.
My mom always told me, she was always like, sometimes, like, it would just get to a point, she's like, you don't get it now, but one day you're going to look back and be like, you're going to be like, everything I told you was right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like, you do. You look back and you're like, damn, I kind of wish I would have listened and not been so.
A lot of shit that I would.
Yeah, it's like I kind of wish I would have just listened. You know what I'm saying?
But just naturally, as a human, you want to learn the hard way.
But
my whole life,
I
love learning the hard way.
I think learning the hard way is how you figure shit out.
It's the only way you can figure it out. Because, like, if I can go back, there's a lot of, like, advice with girls that my mom gave me I didn't listen to, and I had to learn the hard way.
Yep.
But
every girl I brought around my mom, bro, like, she knew before I did.
Yeah,
you know what
for
I'm
sure,
saying?
because they went through it. But, like, if I would have listened, I might not would be the person I am right now.
Which is facts.
I had to get hurt all them times.
You got to feel those feelings to know.
Yeah, man, to really understand.
Bro,
but
that's part of life, though.
Yeah.
Listening would have been a cheat code, but I don't know if I would be the same person.
That's a fact, All right, boys. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but been listening to any new music, man?
Nah, not really. I've been listening to like music that's been out for a while. I've been going back.
So there's this new Wiz Khalifa mixtape out. I forget what it's called. What's it called, Party Mike?
Decisions.
Mm-hmm.
I just had a chokehold on me, pause, since it came out, bro. That's all I've been listening to,
You've been
man.
Choked up on it.
His fire, dude. Sounds like old Wiz, bro.
It really does, man. I feel like it's easy to overlook stuff that he's dropping now because he got oversaturated with just like
man.
And we
the
kind of
mainstream vibe.
looked at his, his stats up here a second ago, and it's like, bro, he's really been doing it for a long time.
long
and he
time.
really puts up crazy numbers.
That's what I was about to say. I don't think that you can say like, oh, Wiz Khalifa fell off. I think that Wiz Khalifa had a career.
Yeah, Wiz Khalifa just went and made a whole bunch of money, and I think now he's back, like
If
rapping.
he wants to drop a rap album, if he wants to drop a fucking reggae album, it don't matter, bro. It's Wiz Khalifa.
It's just cool, bro. Like
he just did his thing. Like he came in, he had a career.
It's put me in you know, I don't want to say motivated mood, but like, you know, it does sound like that old school Wiz, where it's like
takes you back, but in a new way.
In a new way, almost like it's
It fits today, like you said.
I'm grown, and it's like, you know, it's not the same bars, but it's, you know, it's kind of the same. But it you know, it like puts me back in that mindset of like, oh shit, like this is cool, bro. Like just doing whatever you, because he's one dude that like he literally can do whatever he wants.
For sure.
Yeah.
You know, like just that like creative lifestyle of being able to even Action Bronson, like
I would. Yeah, they're very
like,
similar as far as to like. If they want to do something, they just do it.
They just do it.
I think they've put themselves in positions where they can get in different pockets of stuff. It don't even have to be rapping. It could be Wiz. He could just sell his weed strain, the KK stuff, and be cool. I think he's getting into mushrooms and stuff like that too, having his own
like
line of them.
mushroom stuff, yeah.
And then Bronson, he does his fuck that's delicious stuff,
and all this food.
They could
stuff
do just
and
that and be good.
Stuff, and it's like, yeah, dude. Like, I don't know. It's just shout out to Wiz, bro. It's a really good project. Now
you got to check out that one before it too, Cali Sober.
Yeah.
That's,
I'll have to listen to it.
Yeah,
a couple
like,
good ones.
Wiz is like one of those that's, you know, he's from Pittsburgh. Well, he's not. He wasn't born in Pittsburgh, but he lived there a majority of his life. He really is one of those that if you didn't know, you would think that he's from the West Coast because he really embraced that culture. So, I mean, those Cali vibes, he's good with them. He was even, this is crazy, y'all probably don't know this, but he was really into the Cali car scene real big. He might still be, but for a while, like, he was making the low riders.
Him and Currency, bro.
Yes,
all that
Currency.
shit.
And
Currency's super big into the car stuff.
Dude, shit's fire.
Yeah.
That's what you're talking about, bro. Wiz Khalifa can do whatever he wants.
Whatever he wants. Currency the same way. Like, he's built
He's out here rebuilding old body
empire
cars.
of just, like, doing shit his own way, dude.
Just
like,
doing whatever he wants
It's cool
to
as
do.
shit, you know?
And because he's Wiz Khalifa, because he's Currency, like, that's what makes it cool.
But it kind of also put me into oh, this is fire, bro. And it's like, it almost makes me want to go listen to more new music again, which sounds crazy. But, like,
I don't know, man. Like,
I haven't
get into the new music, like.
No, but just finding cool shit. Like, I've kind of been the same way. I've just been listening to a lot of old shit, the same shit I listened to.
Same, yeah.
ESTG over and over, Chief Keef over and over.
Well, like,
and
I've been
it's
going
like,
back to old music that whenever it came out at the time, I didn't have any respect for it because I was into another type of music.
Yeah.
So, like I was talking about, like, I've just been on a J. Cole kick. I mean, I don't want to say I didn't respect J. Cole, but, like, these albums I'm going back and listening to and having and finding a new love for, they're great. And then, like, at the time, like, I was into whatever was popping, like, the melodic, like, it was whenever melodic trap and, like, stuff was coming out.
You're just finding that appreciation for it more.
Bro, I tell you, majorly, I've been finding my appreciation for lyrical rap again.
Also, now that you said that, it's like, sometimes I have this, like, it's not a problem, but it's like, I don't even know how to put it into words. It's like, especially listening to music, like, sometimes you put a date on it, and it's like, oh, I gotta listen to the new stuff, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like that.
Nah, dude.
Like,
especially with, like,
there's
really
literally
timeless
so
artists.
much music that's timeless, bro, that you can just go back and, like, get involved in. And, bro,
I almost
like,
want to make a playlist.
I haven't
like full of timeless songs.
Yeah, well, it's like I want to make like the No Look playlist like once a week, and then have like a core playlist of like just
I like that.
everything, and like, you know, we can all put our heads together and like a few new shit that we like.
Yeah, that's
each
cool.
week put into like the new music stuff, and then
Because like, there's a lot of new stuff that comes out that I'll like for, I don't know,
couple days, a week or two, and you know,
and then
it's
you're like, yeah, I've heard enough of it. But then there's like some older stuff that really holds the test of time. Where you're like, it's just great.
And then
I've been listening to a lot of J. Cole.
So I've been listening to a lot of like Jay-Z, and it's like going back and like, you know, all the popular Jay-Z songs, but it's
Obviously,
like
yeah.
getting into like the album deep cuts and like some songs that like you just
Some gems that
Some gems,
never
bro.
got.
Stuff you
like-
passed over.
yeah.
Uh,
Outkast, been listening to a lot of Outkast recently.
fire.
Southern Playalistic, Cadillac Music,
I
probably
saw
one
a
of my
thing
favorite
where
albums
Andre
ever.
talked about Hey Ya,
Yeah,
and he said, my friend told me, dude, if you put this shit out, your career's over. Now that's controversial, right? Because a lot of people don't fucking like that song.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do fucking love that song.
That song still plays on the radio to this day.
Yeah,
It's a
today.
great song. I don't care what
20 years
anybody
later.
says. I think whenever people think of rappers and like people like Andre, they only want to hear bars and they only want to hear stuff. But you're talking about someone who's just musically gifted.
Everything.
He can rap and he has a different flow and a different style of rap that you don't hear anywhere else. But then he can come out with a pop song.
I think
You
I
know,
think it's
that's-
cool how
that's-
he does it too, bro. Like if you have to be on a certain level to get a rapping Andre verse.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody
sure.
can just call him up and be like, "Hey, I need this." You have to.
Who all you know's got a Andre verse? I know,
You know,
Rick
Kanye, Rick Ross, Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean.
Like you have to
Travis
be on
Scott.
Travis
He
Scott.
did, yeah.
Yeah,
On
dude.
the
and
Birds
like,
in the Trap album.
Yeah,
Yep.
dude. And that's my favorite Travis
That's
album.
crazy.
That album's great. And like
Mhm.
whenever you hear Andre come in on that, and it doesn't, I mean, it's very different like an Andre verse would be, but it's also very fitting.
Yep.
You're like, okay, this guy's a genius. Like he can still obviously make it to where you know that this ain't no regular shit, but
like
it also
the,
fits in and blends in and like it works.
Oh yeah, I like the Rick Ross song. I forgot about it until you
16.
said it. When 16.
Ain't
What was that
enough
song that
Come
Andre
on,
was
that's hard.
on? I think it was a Chris Brown, Andre, maybe Lil Wayne, somebody else. But I think it was a song called Deuces. That was like,
Andre 3000 wasn't on that.
yeah, he was.
Was it remix or something?
Yeah, I think it
Maybe,
was. And,
I
it,
don't
and it
know.
was.
I don't remember
his,
that.
His verse was the only part to listen to, if I'm being honest. That
Really,
shit was
I'll have to
fire.
go check it out.
Nah, bro.
But all the like, you know, the like I don't know. I think if you're on that stature, bro, that's just a cool place to be. Like you don't need to put out whole albums, bro. Like
And people are like criticizing him for putting out a flute album.
nah, bro.
It's like, dude, he can do
put
whatever the
all
fuck
that
he
shit
wants.
together, like every sound. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
get
Like
the
it's
fuck
an art,
over it.
bro. It's
Bro, I listened to that on the. I was driving up to Illinois like 2 weeks ago. Listened to that. I mean, most of the album, man. And
Yeah.
when you sit there and listen to it, I mean, you ain't. I'm not into flutes. I don't know what's going on really,
Unless
but
it's a fire
it
little
It's
sounds
enjoyable.
good. You know it
Yeah.
sounds good.
Mhm.
Like you know,
and you
it's
know,
good.
like we've seen him on social media, like people finding him like Andre, and like
Yeah.
he'll be out there in like a camo outfit playing the flute in
Yeah.
Japan or somewhere.
Just
Like,
Dude,
random.
It's like,
it's
what
bec-
the hell?
He's the true definition of a legend.
Just a nomad, bro. Like
He's had it all, and
He's
that
the
dude's literally
rare-
out there
he's
with
one of the
nothing but a
rarest
flute.
Fucking Pokemon cards there are.
yeah, dude.
If you can get an Andre verse, bro, it's like having the rarest Pokemon
Yeah.
card.
Facts, because not a lot of people can say that, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
Like
It's
even
just-
like you think about someone like Kanye West who's legendary. I mean, there's a lot of new artists that's got a Kanye West feature.
that's a fact.
You know,
What-
I don't want to say he spread himself thin, but like, I mean,
He's
YNW
always-
Melly's got a Kanye
I
feature.
feel like
He's
that
always
was that
worked with a bunch of people.
Early
though. It's
2000s
kinda
era
different.
of like hopping on everybody's stuff, like the T-Pain, Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah.
Everybody's hopping on each other's stuff. But I was gonna say, what do y'all expect from this new Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign album? Y'all expect anything out of that?
I mean, that's
It's very random.
It's two
I feel
fire
like.
artists for one thing.
Yeah,
Ty
Ty
Dolla
Dolla
$ign
$ign
doesn't
is-
really get his flowers yet.
He
But, like,
he's
he's-
wrote a bunch of stuff.
He's wrote a bunch of.
Mm-hmm.
He's a hit
produced-
maker.
produced a bunch of stuff.
Hit maker for sure.
The hooks he does is crazy.
Yeah.
I'll listen to it. You know,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Give it
Anything
a
that's
listen.
got the Kanye little autograph, I'm gonna check it out because
You
I
know,
love
it's
Kanye.
just-
That's another thing. I've been listening to a lot of Kanye every day of my life for the past month. The first song that I play whenever I get into the car to go to work or wherever. Da, 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 wait till
Come
I
on.
get my money right.
Whoa!
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm sorry,
So,
guys.
Every fucking time because like that song is like how I feel. Like wait till
It's
I get my
hits, bro.
fucking money
It's
right.
hits, like-
and
Yeah,
for
yeah.
one thing, that song don't matter when and where and time. It's never gonna sound old.
Nah,
It's
yeah,
just fire.
It's timeless,
like,
bro.
Dude, the rapping and like him talking about like where he's at in his life and like the drama, more scrutiny, what I do, act more stupidly. You know,
I mean,
because like
it's- some shit's just timeless, bro.
the
Like,
shit that people criticized him for being who he was early on is like what made him the legendary person that he is. Like
for sure.
whenever you hear him talk about, now it's not on the same album, but whenever you hear him talk about, I made that bitch famous, talking about Taylor Swift, he really did elevate her to a level of superstardom. Not that she wouldn't have got there on her own, but like like that whole little situation really did.
I'm sure they did it for each other a little bit.
For sure, because
Yeah.
like the backlash and everything that he got, and then like, you know, it's something that they've never been able to get over because like they just keep doing shit to each other. But that whole thing is just like, it's just crazy to think about that whole time in history. Like, it could have been anyone on that stage, not Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I forgot about
Facts.
that. I didn't think about, like, I'm sure that really
Dude,
ignited some, like, Swifties.
it elevated her to
I don't know.
superstardom. Like, she was obviously on her way already because she was getting that award, but like that whole situation, that is almost like, that's more iconic than fucking Will Smith slapping Chris Rock.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's iconic, right? Like, that's something we'll never forget.
I think
people will never forget.
Even more iconic than that, though, is when Nipsey smacked the security guard at the BET Awards.
That was
one year,
fucking
man.
fire.
Rest
dude.
in peace to Nipsey Hussle. bro.
R.I.P. Nip, dude.
Bro, I was living in California when he got killed, and
Nah, man.
It was
an
probably
hour
crazy.
south of where it happened is where we were staying at. And, bro, I mean, you could feel the vibe in, like, that culture in that area.
Yeah.
I mean, the radio stations, I mean, they have like, good radio stations that play, like, good hip-hop music, like, stuff that's coming
Yeah.
out. Not like, I mean, 93.7 is playing, like, straight pop stuff.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
on those stations, every day I'd be listening for, like, maybe, like, 2 weeks straight. It was just straight Nipsey. That's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
they were playing on the radio
Hell yeah,
stations.
dude.
That shit was...
Rest in peace to Nipsey, bro. Another
Yeah.
one that, like, it's a great dude, bro. Cool ass motherfucker,
just
bro.
gave back to his people, man.
All that shit.
Man,
Definitely someone to model. You know, I take a lot of inspiration from. You know, I want to model a lot of my stuff after
I
him.
mean,
just how he led his, he led his people in his business,
I think
and
it's
how
just
he
a matter of
conducted
being real.
business. Yeah,
And no matter like what level of fame or stardom that you
And just
require, it's just like
understanding-
being yourself and always staying true to like the values. That you
understanding
started with.
that doing stuff independently is better than selling out. Sometimes.
I mean, I couldn't agree more. It's like if you're making music or you're doing whatever and you're getting like the interest and cosign of like maybe a record deal or something. For one thing, if you're already getting interest enough to even have people interested in investing money in you, that's a sign that you should stay away and
it's
you should keep
time
doing
and
it.
place, man. You should know
because
when to execute.
They
and
know
when
they
not.
know
Think
there's
about-
something you got.
Think about Young Dolph, bro. He turned down like a $22 million deal or some crazy shit for his whole thing. It's like, if someone's willing to give me that money, then I know that I'm willing. I have the ability to acquire that.
At
money
least that on my own.
by
They're straight
being
up telling you
myself.
you're worth that, but
Yeah.
you know, and then some. If they're willing to give you that,
You do it
Exactly.
and you continue to do it on your own. All that money's yours. So instead of looking at the money that they're going to give you, you're gonna owe that back, and you're only going to acquire a fraction of that, and they're going to get the rest. Well, wouldn't it be better to even get the fraction of that on my own?
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, if I'm only getting that fraction
you
compared
ain't
to the
dividing
money
with
that they're
nobody if you don't
offering,
want to.
I don't have to
no,
break
I don't
nobody
owe
off.
nobody.
Or,
It's mine.
Yeah.
It'll always be mine. It'll always get money. So it's like, even whenever I was making music, like thinking about like record deals and stuff, like it's funny to entertain and it's fun. But like, think about it. If someone's, even interested to that level, you're gonna make that on your own. Just stay on your own, bro. Just stay on your
Facts,
own
bro.
and keep doing your
Facts.
shit.
All money in, man. That's the motto.
Bro, I was you got me thinking with that. I'm blanking on the song name that Kanye. Wait till I get my money.
Can't tell me nothing.
Can't tell me nothing.
Yeah.
That take me back to. I was gonna ask you guys. That take me back to The Hangover. That scene.
Yeah.
That takes me back to that scene. You guys
Fire.
got a song that or like a movie scene that like you connect a specific song with like that. You guys know anything like that? Like one that comes to mind.
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a few. That
Trying to
one
think.
song on Step Brothers, I always like. If I hear that fucking song,
Which one?
man, I'm trying to think of the way that it goes.
How's
bro.
it go?
I'm trying to think, bro. I'm trying to think.
That's a random ass question. I got you. Yeah.
Whenever I hear that song, I'm like,
That's
Step
like the
Brothers.
opening scene, right?
Yeah, Step Brothers.
He's got something in the microwave and
Yeah, dude. Like that's what I think of.
I'm trying to think. That's a good question, bro. I don't.
I mean, you obviously, whenever you think of the fucking Rocky song, you think of Rocky.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
okay, yeah.
But no, there's a lot of like. Speaking of that like topic, bro, there's a lot of songs and shit that like. That you don't know, but you know because they've been in so much shit. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even try to. I can't think of one like.
I ain't give y'all no preparation to think. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't tell you I've ever went and like listened to that on
that's
Apple
a crazy
Music.
song
Is
that
that
you.
Phil
But-
Collins?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I know that song. Like
I mean, Hangover again, bro,
Yeah,
because
same.
of Mike Tyson and
Yeah.
like that song's crazy though. That's one of the most iconic songs ever. And it's
exactly,
like,
and like look how many times it's just been placed. Talk about legacy and forever money. Like Wiz Khalifa, "See You Again." Like
Yeah, dude. For real.
if you can make a record like that,
That's
dog,
that's
you're
worldwide.
You're in there forever, bro.
So is it like better to think about like making solid albums or like trying to make that song?
I think you have to have
I think you just got to make.
I think you have
music,
to have
right?
some shit in the catalog before you can start trying
For they let
to
you
make
get
the
there.
one.
I think
yeah.
you just got to make good music, and you got to like. Some people, you know, they make good music or whatever, but you really got to make like good music. It's got to be different. It's got to, you know, Wiz Khalifa, he had those albums like we were talking about. Like whenever we became Wiz Khalifa fans, it was this certain sort of music that wasn't mainstream yet.
That
And then
piff kind of stuff. Yeah.
yeah, dude.
DatPiff.com.
And then like he gets like one or two songs that are huge, and the next thing you know, he makes a "See You
Yep.
Again" type
No,
stuff.
That's
And
a fact.
I asked y'all that question about the pairing a song with a movie scene because that's something that I just love. I feel like I would love to do that, like directing the movie.
Yeah.
Like you have a scene and then putting a certain song. Like I'll be listening to some random music and then I'll hear like I'll hear a song and I'll like have a movie scene thought out to this.
I think that's how music videos are kind of created.
True.
No, that's a fact.
Kind of like that. And then like even making YouTube videos, man, you don't know how bad I wish I could use real music. Sometimes I've sacrificed like the copyright shit to make a video better with real music, and it fucking makes it so much better. But
Right. Yeah.
when you get that copyrighted, don't push it out. You know, you
Yeah,
gotta
facts.
make that. You gotta put that.
That
fucking,
sucks, man.
You know,
I think that's why you can get away with it kind of on like Instagram and
You can,
and,
yeah.
and shit like that.
song choice is like. I mean, think about the way that people score movies. It's very strategic,
Oh,
right?
yeah,
like it's
dude.
not just throw whatever. I need some intense music for this scene. It's not like that, dude. Like think about. He says Star Wars is gay, but like
Never said that.
he definitely did. But like think about Star Wars, bro.
Oh,
Like to
shit.
make these movies, they have a whole orchestra that they play the movie scenes in front of, and they like make the music as it goes with like their basis of music already, their basis of theme music. So think of that. Like, don't even gotta be Star Wars, bro. Think of fucking like Avatar or something like that. These huge
Listen, bro,
movies.
this is what I think of whenever you say this right here, Tom. This fucking
Stone Cold.
this is the most iconic pairing with music ever, bro. Stone Cold versus The Rock, WrestleMania 17.
And we got is that Limp Bizkit?
Fucking right.
Check out my melody.
Fucking right, it's Slim Biscuit.
Damn, dude. This era
It just,
is when I was on wrestling
It's
right
so
here.
like nostalgic, bro, and it just fits perfect.
Speaking of this type of shit,
You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought of whenever you said.
I got some for y'all. Have y'all seen this Metro Boomin Red Bull shit where he's like playing his hits with a live orchestra? Like he's DJing them
so
with
it
a live
did.
orchestra.
It did pop up like recommended, but I didn't watch it. But I seen it.
Dude, it is insane. Like
And that's
it
with
just-
Red Bull.
Yeah, Red
Yeah.
Bull sponsored. It's like a concert. It's like him on this huge podium, and he's got an orchestra in front of him, and people are like playing the music live while he like DJs the vocals and everything, and the 808s and stuff behind it. Dude, it just makes you realize what a 1 in a million generational talent that Metro Boomin really is.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Like we knew that, we love Metro Boomin, but dude, go watch some of this. It's like it gives me cold chills.
Nah,
which
he's
is funny.
he's another just smart ass dude, bro. Like
I mean,
incredibly
listen. Whenever
talented.
you listen to his beats, like
so much shit he's put on and like hasn't got the credit for.
everybody wants to make a song like a huge song like The Weeknd and Metro Boomin did with Heartless, but like if you go and you think you can make a section of that beat probably, but you can't make the whole thing.
Yeah, facts.
Go listen to that shit, bro, because it's crazy.
It's like
And then the music video on top of that with them getting fucking stoned off psychedelics in like Vegas at the casino. It's legendary shit, man.
Nah,
It's
Metro-
legendary.
That was
Metro
from like
Boomin to go.
he based that off like a movie scene, right? Was that
I think it had a lot of inspiration.
That Johnny Depp movie?
from Hangover.
true? Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I really think it did. But
Fear
you
and
know,
Loathing in Las
that's
Vegas.
what it was. That's exactly.
Have y'all ever
what it
watched
was.
that?
No, but I've seen it so many times.
For
like
one
the
thing,
meme
I'm trying
and
to figure out
That
did
movie is
they
wild.
actually like rent out the whole place where they could film that, or is it just like a replica version of it in Hollywood somewhere in a studio? Cause that shit's wild, dude. I mean, go watch that video. It's fucking wild.
They could probably afford to do both.
They
Yeah,
sure
they
can.
got it like
yeah,
that.
yeah, they definitely can. But like,
I'm not sure, but they definitely.
I mean,
could do
it's
both.
just like legendary shit. Like whenever I think of myself as an artist or whatever, like I want to be like that, like legendary, epic shit,
Nah, yeah, that's a fact, bro.
That same era, he was doing the Super Bowl too, right?
dude. Yeah,
Walking around
that
with
era,
like
that was the
Cast on his neck
yeah,
or something.
yeah.
or neck
What's the
bracelet on
album
his
called?
nose.
You know,
After Hours or something
After Hours.
like that.
That was it. After Hours. You know, he had Blinded by the Lights.
Bro, I was
he had
on
Heartless.
Starboy.
Starboy
That album
was hard.
was
yeah.
solid.
My favorite though is still the trilogy, man.
Okay.
That shit right there, just like the dark, gritty,
Yeah.
singing stuff, bro. That's my shit.
What
Some
was a big
wintertime
one off
music
of that?
Talking about that. The what?
What was a big one off of that?
Uh.
Because I know I've heard a couple of them.
Come
on, man. Come on.
How does it go, man? In the morning? Is that what it's called? Oh, damn, now I'm gonna have
Maybe
to
I
look
wasn't
it up.
on that one like that, but I think I know a couple off of there when he
I'm gonna
was.
have to look it up. I think it's in the morning though.
Dude, I just
The Weeknd's fire too, man.
I love. Well, that's another artist you talk about. You've been listening to any new music? I've been going back and
The
listening
Morning,
to The
this one.
Weeknd, man. Like, I want to say something about The Weeknd.
Yeah, that one. That's my shit.
Something that The Weeknd and even like Drake do is like they figure out a way to capture this like cold, dark city that they're from in the music.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure.
like whenever you're around like where we're at in the wintertime, it really just fits. Like
yeah, we
we
gotta
had
figure
this
out the
cold,
sound, bro. We
like
gotta-
moody, dark
Yep.
type of place that we live in, and like I don't even think that they try to do that, but like that's what it is because like
Nah, for
that's where
sure.
they're from. So like the emotions of
Just
like
comes out, yeah.
being in this like depressing, dark, moody, cold ass fucking place just like appears in the
That's that
music.
sound, yeah.
It's
Nah,
so
that's
beautiful,
a fact.
man. It's so beautiful. I that's why I really like them, and you know I go back and forth with like liking Drake and not liking Drake, and then like whenever I hear that, whenever it captures that, it's undeniable.
Yeah, bro. Some shit you can't. Some shit you just can't hate on. You know.
Yeah,
You may not like it, but
I mean, dude,
you
The
can't.
Weeknd-
You can't hate on it.
The Weeknd, whenever he really hit that pocket of what he was supposed to be, where he's supposed to be, like with working with like Daft Punk and people in other countries and making this pop music and kind of embodying this like 80s nostalgic type of sound. Like
Yeah.
that's whenever The Weeknd became The Weeknd. Like he had the hit songs before, but like whenever that came along, it's like holy shit! Like this really is like another.
One was like I
Michael
can't
Jackson.
feel my face. That was like the one
Exactly.
where-
Yeah. That working with fire. Like that's the
Yeah,
song
that
that your
shit.
parents know.
everywhere, bro. You couldn't go anywhere.
On Starboy, he
without
talked
hearing
about that winning a Kids Choice Award for that song.
Yeah,
Talking
he
about
did.
like
that. Yeah.
Yep.
doing
song
Blow or
about Blow,
something.
yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like, damn, that's crazy.
That
Got
is pretty
slimed out
crazy.
on that, huh?
How
Yeah.
you get to?
He talking
But-
about drugs and depression and fucking women and like all this shit and like
Nickelodeon award goes to.
yeah, dude, it's fucking
Yeah.
crazy. Like, but that's how powerful like him being real is. Like, it's just a prime example. If you be real and you really represent
Songwriting
how
too,
you
though,
feel.
bro. Like you gotta understand that. Like
Well, his songwriting abilities are obviously amazing, and then plus he has
you gotta be able to.
expertise.
You gotta be able to
thrown in
write
the
about
mix.
that shit in a tasteful way. You know, like
Yeah.
it's got to be good.
I don't. I kind of compare it to like the way that cartoons and stuff are so good for kids, but then they have like the adult innuendo
True. Yeah.
sort of thing in them
I
that
can see
only
that. Yeah,
adults
bro, like-
understand. Like,
You go back and watch shit as a kid, and I was like,
you go
damn,
back and
that
watch
shit went,
SpongeBob, you hear
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot of raunchy
that
shit.
shit went right over my head as a
Yeah.
child, bro.
The
like,
Weeknd kind of does that in his music. Not
Yeah.
every song, because some songs is just laying it out there. Like,
the Rugrats thing. Have y'all ever heard the Rugrats theory?
oh yeah, bro, about like the mom, like so and so was really a miscarriage.
Yeah,
and,
how
like all the
Tommy was
crazy-
like a
we might have to hit him with that,
Oh,
but
shit,
like,
I ain't heard all
Nah,
that.
it's
now.
pretty depressing, bro. I don't even want to get into
dude,
it.
but like what's funny is like all cartoons they have that.
yeah,
Like all the like there's even like a more deeper, darker meaning of SpongeBob. Like Bikini Bottom was like this island out past Hawaii that had like a nuclear explosion of some sort. They bombed it for some reason. Like all the fish in the Bikini Bottom are like fucked up radioactive versions of what they're supposed to be.
I could see that on some episodes, man. You get in them and they got the.
Well, they even do like the mushroom cloud bombs all the time in that show.
Yeah.
Like you can really look up a meaning behind it. There's a guy who's got a whole YouTube about it.
Yeah, bro. The Rugrat one is pretty crazy, but
I feel like I've heard the same thing about Winnie the Pooh, like the Christopher Robin
Yeah,
type
there's
stuff.
They all
always
got a
like
more.
a-
Each one
they
is
all
like an
got a darker
emotion.
meaning behind them that was that inspired what it became.
and then there's like what's the one that's like
It's just art. If you think it's just art at the end
what's
of the day.
the they go into the closet and then they go into like the
Like Narnia or
Narnia,
something?
Narnia, yeah.
That's like based on like the Bible apparently.
I ain't heard that.
The stories are like kind of like spun off of Bible stories, and like the lion is like God, and
Might have
you
to
know
look
what I'm
into
saying?
that one a
It's-
little bit.
that
Brian
one's-
watched that
one's
so
pretty
long.
That one's pretty crazy too. But
I never got into those movies. Like I remember we watched them in school. and
we
shit.
watched them in school. For
Those were
some
books
reason,
too,
but-
right?
Yeah,
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 I
yeah.
didn't read the books. I mean, I've seen one of the movies. If there's multiple, I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's a few.
I think
They
there's
tried
2
to
or
tell
3
the-
maybe.
Tell the whole story, but I think it kind of died off in popularity. We back.
Man,
What
shout
else?
out Daytona Beats.
Yeah, shout out to Gabe. Shout out to Daytona Beats. He
That's
should
a
be getting
solid
off work
dude.
here soon. 4 o'clock, I think.
Got time for Eddie's.
Yeah, I am hungry, man. I
Little
got
Eddie's.
It's about time to hit the fucking Eddie.
I have been slacking on my diet here recently, bro. I've been eating like shit.
It's that time of year,
I
man.
continue
Time
to
of
eat
year.
like shit, man.
I just keep telling myself just work out harder and then you can just eat
Yeah,
more,
shit, man.
but it doesn't work
Let's
like
burn them
that.
calories off, right?
It doesn't work like that.
Bro,
I
it's
gotta
crazy
get back on my shit.
the calories that you can put on so easily and just how hard it is to work them off.
Yes,
man.
bro. It doesn't
It'd
make
take
no
like a
fucking
whole
sense,
day
bro.
of
Dude, it's the
Cardio
test of
doing it.
life.
It's a fact.
It's way easier to fucking eat like shit.
It's all mental fortitude, bro. You just gotta be strong.
Everything
in
that's
mind.
good is everything that's good is hard, and everything that's easy is bad.
Pause.
And if it's hard, you stuff it in a Magnum.
Hey man.
Hold on, I'm gonna close this door real quick.
Nah, dude. I've been on my workout shit for 7 weeks now.
Hell
and
yeah.
I ain't really like. I got the dad bod. I ain't getting no abs or nothing like that. I need to work on.
But all
like,
that
oh,
shit's
this-
made in the kitchen, bro. That's the thing.
True.
man.
No, it's
like
all dietary right there. But bro, I've been getting them guns.
guns, bro.
Yeah,
The
man.
Guns. That's the first
With
thing.
that gun smoke.
I ain't got no fucking guns.
It's the first thing that was developing on me, bro. It's like
Bro.
seeing my arms get bigger. I'm like, oh shit, this is working. Like,
I ain't never had triceps in my life like defined, and
Yeah.
I'm starting to see them. I'm like, I'm getting gassed up, man.
Ooh.
No, but I seen shout out Mud Bros, man. I seen Whit post about like that's the best place to get like some workout shirts, man. You throw on
Bro,
a
yeah.
shirt from that $5 rack, man.
That's
you throw
exactly what
something
I was
on.
telling Cameron in there when we went the other week. I was like, hey, get this. That's a workout shirt. Get this. That's a work. Oh, I'll wear this. You know, put this one on the side. But
Bro,
yeah,
I got that.
bro,
I got that Hooters T-shirt
Hell
from Mud
yeah.
Bros, man, and I don't want to offend nobody wearing that in the gym, but that shirt's so hard.
you got to, man.
Yeah.
If
Bro,
anyone
who
says
the
anything
fuck
in
would
a
be
gym,
offended by
nah.
a Hooters shirt?
Nobody, man. Fuck them. Well, he go.
I
to
just be in
Planet-
my head about it.
He go to Planet Fitness, so someone maybe. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But
Like,
doesn't
I might
matter.
catch some weird looks, but that's probably
Fuck
be
'em,
about
bro.
it.
Bro,
yeah.
that's fucking.
They're gonna be weirder when you're power cleaning 315 over your fucking noggin.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're gonna be like, oh damn, this dude, something in that shirt.
Now talking about shirts, man.
Oh yeah,
I
talk about it,
what I'm
man.
wearing here.
Talk about it, bro.
Like I said, man, I just don't want to bring that negativity around. But I'm rocking that Peyton Manning jersey today, and I showed y'all the commercial.
Shout out to Peyton Manning, man.
Peyton Manning, man, legend. He walked in on the Bud Light commercial, trying
Hell
to
yeah.
be the savior of Bud Light.
Party Mike is on a lifelong mission of restoring the Bud Light brand, dude.
He's trying to redeem it.
I
But
am, man.
to be fair, I don't think it was that big of a deal. Like if you're hating on
Bro, it's a fucking
you're-
drink.
yeah, bro. Like if you're really that tight about it, I feel the same way about motherfuckers cutting the Nike symbol off their sock whenever they
People just want something to be mad about.
for no
You're so
reason, bro.
And they
fucking
cancel.
lame. Like, get the
You're either
fuck
gonna
over
drink
it.
Bud Light or you're not. Like,
I don't like Bud Light because I don't like it.
bro, if someone hands you one,
And that's respectable.
Yeah,
Guess what?
I mean, I can drink it.
if all we have in the fridge next week is a 24 rack of Bud Light, guess what?
I'm gonna drink it.
We gonna drink it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, man, I don't understand how you let little shit like that affect your day. Like,
Party Mike said, I don't want to get any more comments about gay beer. Because
Man,
some dude
fuck that.
commented on us
Yeah,
drinking
oh boy.
like, what, Michelob Ultra?
man, you feel me? Like, I,
You're
ain't-
self-conscious
It's a
about them
fucking-
damn
it's
self.
a fucking
Yeah, bro.
drink, dude.
I don't give a
It
fuck.
goes to show you how uptight people are.
Yeah, bro.
Loosen
people
the
are-
fuck
people are
up.
weird.
Hey,
No, but
if you're watching this, I'm talking to you. Loosen the fuck up. It
Come
ain't
on,
so
guys.
fucking serious.
It's not that big of
Pause.
a deal. Anyway, so what? The commercial was dope.
No,
I like
it was,
a good
man.
commercial, bro. And Peyton Manning out there, the Omaha, the slow mo
Yeah,
Omaha.
dude. He
bro.
walk up to the
throwing
bar.
spiraling beers across the bar, bro.
Straight spiraling.
Fire.
I mean, he
That's
walk
it.
up to the bar and he said, "Let me get 2 Bud Lights," and you could tell the people are giving him some weird looks about it,
he
right?
had like the grizzled old
He's like,
white
"You know
dudes
what?
like looking at him.
A round of Bud Lights for everybody," and
And then
he's
the
out there tossing Bud Lights, Omaha, and them.
You know,
Bro,
shout
that
out to
shit is
Bud
so
Light,
legendary.
W
to me.
marketing.
W marketing.
Just because I was out there when I was still on the truck delivering, I was driving the Bud Light trailer, so I was driving the damn billboard around. And
Yeah.
I mean the things I don't even want to say because you have to bleep it out. The things that I got called and was yelled at and
For no
people
reason,
giving
bro.
me the finger going down the road
That's
and swerving at me and stuff on the
fucking
interstate.
crazy, dude.
Crazy stuff,
They
man.
think that they're so
that shit
stupid.
affected me, like personally, like that affected me.
They're so,
So like
so
that's why
crazy.
that's
They're
why I
so
love
stupid
this
that
Peyton
they-
Manning shit.
I'm not laughing at you, bro. I'm
No,
They're
not.
so
I know you ain't.
stupid
Because
that
I
they think
understand
that
the
he's
trauma.
the reason.
I understand the trauma, you know, and shit like that is crazy. But like, motherfuckers was taking it that serious, bro. Like,
100%.
They're so stupid.
why are you
bro.
yelling at the dude driving the beer truck?
I had to tell so many people I was doing this before all that, and that's a damn commercial. I do this to support my family, my wife, and my kids. I'm out here pushing this stuff, and you're just shitting on me for no reason. So,
Yeah, bro.
They're so dumb though, bro.
it was silly, man.
to
and I
even-
still hear about it to this day. It's died down a lot, but I still hear about it.
I mean, I just don't think it's that serious, you know. But I mean,
It's not like
it's so weird. What?
Somebody made a fucking probably a bad decision on like a fucking one little marketing scheme. Like,
But was it a bad decision, bro?
I mean, obviously it was.
Was it? Because I mean, what's if you're a $1 billion company and you only made 990 million last year, bro? Like, was it that bad of a move? Like, I mean,
Well,
you lose $10 million, but what's $10 million to $1 billion? You
I
feel
mean,
me?
I
Like,
agree, but I think they lost more than that from the whole.
Okay,
ordeal.
so you lose some stupid motherfuckers who
I
fucking.
don't even want to say it's bad. I just think it was unnecessary.
Yeah, I think that
It was
stuff like that.
unnecessary.
I don't know, man.
To me, it's stupid because like, who gives a fuck?
It's like damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yeah,
You're gonna
literally.
get canceled for not doing it. You're gonna get canceled for doing it.
It's why you
People
should
just want something to be mad about and just
It's just why you should
cancel.
do whatever you want, right?
It's
I
crazy.
think it's just about the dollar, bro. If there's some dollars to be made over there, let's go get them and then bring it back, and we'll make them over here.
Well, I
You know?
remember the
Like,
excuse is that, for one thing, Anheuser is such a big company that they don't like. There's a whole department that makes their own decisions. They don't even have to go through like an overall decision, and like somebody way lower than the company actually made the decision to make that thing. Like that was the excuse, and it's like, fine, whatever, but like, is it even really like a fucking big deal? Like, I don't even
Nah,
think that I don't
it's
even think they
not.
did it for a money grab. Like, I don't
Nah,
even,
it's just-
nobody even knows why or what. Like, that was a thing for.
Who cares, bro? Like, plus they're so genius. Is you hate Bud Light? Well, let's put the horse Super Bowl commercial for Budweiser and make it the most American thing ever. So
Right,
motherfuckers just go buy Budweiser instead.
Yeah, but Budweiser.
And guess what? It's the same company.
Yeah.
Oh, bro. I mean,
You're
people-
not gonna drink Bud Light, but you're gonna drink Corona.
Well, that's how stupid
Ain't it the
people
same
are.
shit?
Anheuser-Busch owns Corona, Modelo, Mick
Busch,
Ultra,
like,
Busch.
Mick.
You're
Everybody
not gonna
"Fuck
drink
that.
Bud Light, but
I ain't
you're gonna
supporting
drink-
y'all." Yeah.
drink
you still
Modelo?
gonna, they still gonna make your money because you're too
Like,
stupid
what are you
to even
what are
know.
you talking about, bro?
Yeah.
Because
And that just
it-
shows how little they really do care. They just want to hit you with that jab of like,
Yeah.
I think it
I'm
shows
mad
how
about something.
stupid they are.
I'm gonna take it out on you.
They
Facts.
think these are all different companies.
Yeah, bro.
That's like
it's
that's like
bigger, bro.
boycotting a
It's-
movie, but your favorite movie's made by the same studio.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
I mean,
You're still gonna watch fucking this shit, but it's all Warner.
yeah, bro.
you know?
You're not to go crazy, but it's like Never mind.
I mean, it's
Never
it's like a topic that's like way too far back to even.
I just think it's like, man, who gives a fuck?
Really though.
Shout out to Peyton Manning though. Peyton
I
Manning's
didn't quit drinking
he's
their
a
products. I'm
he's
not
a
going to.
he's a cool entertainer, bro. He's had a bunch of like cool Saturday Night Lives and like
Bro, he's a funny
bro.
motherfucker, yeah.
Him and Eli are funny
yeah,
together.
he's
bro.
a doofball for sure.
Yeah.
Him and Eli got a little segment on ESPN or something. Or?
Bro, they do the Monday night games like the way
Yeah.
we're sitting here. they televised them doing this shit watching the football game.
That's
they
legendary,
They should
dude.
have their own podcast.
Like that's fire.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I mean, they
like,
kinda
it's-
do, but
they
they
do kind of. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, but like it's cool, bro. Like shout out to Peyton Manning, man. He's a cool entertainer.
So that's why I'm rocking
And
this
Eli.
shit.
I
I
like
said, I'm
the,
gonna wear this every day.
I like the King's Hawaiian commercial, bro, where like it's
Oh,
him and
yeah.
Eli and like Peyton like cooks everything, and then like there's one little sandwich left or whatever, and like here comes Eli and he eats it.
Yeah.
And like it's fun.
some brother shit.
Yeah, it's some brother shit, bro.
Eli on them
Yeah.
Corona commercials
That's
too.
got to be a cool
Bro,
life
it's
too,
like
bro.
crazy,
Like,
though, to think that there's two brothers who were that legendary in one sport.
bro, the family, their dad,
Yeah.
Archie, man, was just like he's a legend too.
I didn't even think about that.
I
Then
think it
there's
was,
a kid. There's like a
Yeah, he plays for Texas.
there's like a kid who's just as good almost.
Like,
I
what's
think-
the odds that there's that many people in your family who are that good?
Some genetics, I guess,
Yeah,
man.
That's just genetics. It's
I think it
gotta
was
be.
Theo Vaughn that was talking about that family, and he said that other brother Cooper,
Yeah.
he's out there throwing them mortgage loans out.
yeah. There's
he
actually
wasn't he wasn't good at no sports, but
there's a really good Theo Vaughn episode that just dropped this week with Jelly Roll and this
with
dude named
Ernest.
Yeah,
I was watching, dude.
Yeah,
that
it's
was
pretty good.
very
It's
interesting.
Pretty good episode, brother.
I was
Talk a
reeled
lot
in on
about
that.
it.
I wish there was more content on hearing like the insider to like songwriting process.
Yeah, I
Because,
started to
like,
say, they talk a
everyone
lot about
thinks about
songwriting,
it.
it's cool.
Everyone thinks about it as being like this whole serious thing, but it's really just people gathering and like collaborating.
Yeah.
Not even necessarily trying to make an outcome of a nice written song, but like just getting together and like, hey man, what about this little idea?
Yep.
What
And-
can you do with this?
Speaking of making music too, bro, like I don't think it has to be so like we have to do this today, bro.
Calculated.
You know what I'm saying? Like start the idea and then finish it when you're ready to finish it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but whatever. Not
Well,
to, not
I-
to go off on a spiel, but
I think, like,
that was a
the-
pretty good episode.
I think that
Yeah.
would work for some people, but I think like for some people, like whenever the idea is hot, you gotta get it while the iron's hot because like you
Different-
might not be able to even.
can always come back and make it better though. Even when the idea is like boom, 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 when you come to master it and finish it, you always tweak it again.
I've had
so-
like half written songs that were like I loved and listened to like the minute of it that I had done,
yeah.
and then like waited, and then like a month later, my voice don't even sound the same, and I can't get it to
I
sound.
run into that same thing.
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
yeah,
but the idea
some
is there.
people-
That's what I'm saying. So
True.
like you,
might could restart it on a whole new song.
but whatever.
Yeah.
You know,
It's a lot of energy to put into it.
that's a fact.
But-
That's a fact.
Gotta weigh if it's worth
Yeah.
it or not.
Sometimes it works out perfectly. Sometimes you start making a new song and then like it doesn't work out, and you realize that if you combine that song with this song, it works perfectly.
That's a fact.
So I don't know, bro. But the thing that I'm trying to get at is like, there's no formula to it. There's no like recipe. Like they're
Nah, it's just-
it just if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
You guys got anything else you want to talk about?
Just working on this project, man. Trying
Yeah.
to finish it up.
Yeah,
We got
we're gonna
been
try to
slacking.
we got
get
a
it done
fucking
this
music
week.
video to finish for one.
Well, the
Yeah.
weather's been shitty, dude.
It's been
I will
shitty.
say that. It's
Party Mike.
he's been busy.
Car
busy.
broke down.
Life has been
Christmas time.
It's
Yeah,
his
It's
ti-
tough
it-
to have free time
for
man.
whatever reason. It was the world's time for Party Mike to have to overcome some shit.
Yeah.
I mean, just his time right now. Like I've told you, bro. Like once we get through Christmas, bro, it's balls to the wall, bro. It's foot on their neck season, bro. Like
I love it, man.
content every day, just making shit, creating shit.
Yeah, see, like right now we got like we're sitting on one and kind of a podcast, and then plus this one, so there's gonna be like a lot of like I'm gonna have a good roll of content again.
Yeah, I got to get some work done today, boys. I gotta do some computer work, and get some shit ready to go for this
Gotta
week,
give me
man.
27.
I got
This
some
new one we're
couple-
probably not gonna drop, but there's some good clips in there.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll probably try to get this one done today too, man. Maybe drop 2 this week. Get Cam back, do
Yeah.
another one.
We can drop 2.
Oh, wait, now which episode is this that we're doing?
28.
28. And
Yeah,
what did you
28.
say? I remember on one of your first episodes, or I guess your first, however many you got to, that people usually just give it up. How many?
7.
7 episodes?
Yeah. So,
So you're 21 episodes past that?
Yeah, we're
still
chilling,
going?
bro.
It's
And
like this
doing
thing.
your
It's
thing.
like we could have given up at 7, like and see.
I'll say the sauce right here because we're an hour and 10 in. So if they're still watching and listening to this, you know, we already got them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but the sauce that we've realized is it's hard to get people to come and commit to an hour-long conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So what we got to do is we got to have the we got to push the socials, bro. We got to do
Yeah.
the.
No, I see what you guys do.
We got
I
to
see
do
it,
the
and
Instagram,
I love it, like
the TikTok, the
7
YouTube
minutes at a
shorts.
time or whatever it may be.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah, so just imagine if we could have like multiple of those rolling in a day.
yeah.
And I mean,
Throughout
I think
both.
that-
So like
I think we can get there. I think
think
that
our-
we can get there.
I think our biggest thing what we need to do is like get on the TikTok and the YouTube shorts, bro. If we can push
I-
3 of those a day and just let the traffic
YouTube
come
shorts, bro. For whatever reason, I be putting them up and they getting 2,000-3,000
in. Yeah,
views.
so it's like you got to capitalize on
I
that
think
and
we need
figure
to
out
push
the,
on that. You know what I mean?
figure out the algorithm and
It's
it's
something
just a
about
process,
that format,
bro.
like the reels, the shorts, and then
It's
the TikToks.
So I will say about YouTube Shorts is it's a lot how it's easy to get lost. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to be scrolling through YouTube and see a short pop up and watch it, and then you're just going.
You're on the
Because
other
it's
side
like-
of the world on some other
Because it's like
thing.
instead of
Yeah.
looking for a video, now I'm watching these little
yeah,
these
Yeah.
little
watching
do
videos.
that all the
watching
time.
somebody cook.
And I
yeah.
think that's the exactly.
I think
Shout out
I
to
think it's the key. I think
Yeah.
it's the key, and I think it's the sauce because, like, yo, if you're talking about it as far as the money making aspect, we want to make money where we can do this all the time. I think the YouTube Shorts is the key to that.
For
I
sure.
think that's how you jumpstart the channel. So if I can get more of those, and it's got to be something that like grabs you real quick.
But see,
like the
it-
first
it
words
does-
on the one is like, I wonder what would happen if you wrecked while you was getting roadhead.
yeah.
Well, that's what I was about to say, bro. Like, I don't think we need to be so focused on what's going on as long as
Yeah.
the shit that comes out is.
Plus, I'm also
it's
to the
just
point where
grab
I
you.
don't care. Like we're doing. I don't want to say I don't care, but like I don't care if I'm not seeing the results right now because like we just got to keep doing it. And I think that every podcast or every piece of content, like even like with music, like you got to get to the point where you just get that one,
Yep.
and then you're off from there. It's
Yeah,
just like
it's
you're off
just
from there. So
Go.
it's like it's not like I did
I
7.
will
and they
do
didn't
one thing
fucking
real
work.
quick before we get out of here. I'll fucking y'all keep bullshit.
know what's
It's
coming
not
here.
like we got like, oh, we've done 7 and they're only getting 300 views. I'm gonna quit now. It's like I can't stop going until we get 1. You know.
You feel me?
So
See if this motherfucker answers the phone. I'll let him sign us out. If he's not throwing his guts up.
yeah.
hey man,
Give us a big word real quick.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
about to shit in my pants.
Here we go. There he
I'm
is.
about to shit in my
What
Mr.
you
pants.
Cam.
doing, Gangy?
Living the dream out here, bro.
You heard
He
him.
don't
Listen,
sound
bro,
good.
He
Shit.
doesn't sound good at all. That's why we got him on the thing. Hey,
He
man,
down bad.
sign the pod
Cam.
off for us real
Hey
quick,
Cam.
bro.
I love you guys. I appreciate you. If you're still watching at this point,
My dog.
fuck you.
Oh shit.
Hey, he be back. He be back. He'll be back, bro. Tuesday. When you gonna be back, man? Tell the people.
Next week, next ep.
Next week. That's what I'm saying. We gotta Tuesday, Wednesday, next Sunday. We need a time frame.
Shit. Whenever this shit get out of my system, I don't know. I can't give you.
What's going on with you,
Can't
man?
have
Update
much
the
more
people.
left in you, bro.
What's been going on
Man,
with you, bro?
I don't know. I don't know. It ain't the flu. I don't think. It ain't the big C. I don't think. I don't know.
You just got
Hey
that
bro,
shit on, bro.
you need some of that. You need some of them laxatives I had.
Trevor, get you cleaned up.
That's crazy.
All right, bro. Feel better, man. Love you, dog. Peace.
Appreciate y'all. Love you.
All right, bro. We out of here, man.
Oh, bitch ass motherfucker.
Let's get it the fuck out of here,
Come
man. Hold it down. Let's go get some pizza. Bow.